What's up, YouTube? Mr. Llama here, and today we're going to be talking about Diablo 2 Resurrected patch 2.3. This is December 2nd. These are the latest notes, build 67,314, or 67314. Wow. So we've just released a lot of videos of things we would like to see changed, and already it seems like they've hit a couple of them. I haven't read through these notes yet, so this will be a first for me. But I have gone online and played around a tiny bit and seen some changes that have been very nice. So let's go ahead and dive in. There is a whole lot of cheddar here. This looks like a fabulous update with a lot of stuff fixed. I think you guys are going to be very excited. And, you know, don't forget to like and subscribe or something. Okay, patch notes now available for Windows. Gameplay. Players now have a game difficulty scale available in the options menu for offline games, which provides the same function as the /players debug command. Wait, what? Players now have a game difficulty scale available in the options menu for offline games. Oh, this is for the console players, right? Like when they go into the game. Let's take a look real fast. Options. Gameplay. Difficulty. Okay. So yeah, so now console players can do it. And I guess we have it here as well, though you can always just type. But I wonder if this will save between games. If I apply, like we put it at 3, and I save and exit, let me see if it's still 3 if I come into the game. Because that would be a big change. Having some sort of way for persistence. No, it's back to 1. Darn. Oh, this options reset every game session. All right, well, slight bust there. But hey, something. I didn't read it all the way. Number 2, players can now enable force move. Wow. We have force move, you guys. Where is it? Where's my force move? Hold up. An option available in the control settings, which can allow the player to command their character. Okay, let's go. Controls. Probably have to set it. Force move is E. Oh, you have to click it. So I still can't bind it to my left click, though? Okay, I'm gonna bind it to my mouse 3. It's not bad, though I do risk. Yeah, it's not bad. So it begins. Oh, I can bind throw here, though. Okay. It's like half good. I can do throw, and there is a force move option. However, I would like force move to just be its own thing. Otherwise, it's a little awkward having like a button to push for it. Half good change. Players can now enable quick cast, an option available in game settings which can allow the player to use abilities with hotkeys without having to select the skill in the UI. Where do I enable quick cast? Gameplay. Quick cast skills. Apply. Okay, is it going to show it? Maybe I have to turn on showing it as well. Display active skill bindings. Interesting. Well, there you go for all you nerds who needed it to be quick casted. Your wish has been granted. Interesting. Big change right there. Players can now enable the active skill bindings bar, which shows that blah, blah, blah. All the skills that we have bound. Perfect. Gameplay, accessibility, and graphical. A visual indicator has been added to show when a character's attack misses an opponent in PvP. Okay. Pets, summons, and mercenaries will now warp to a player's location if they are far away from the player's character. I assume this is to fix iron golems and things like kind of disappearing, right? And that was just a terrible bug. However, I want to show you guys what also now has happened. I want to show you guys one more thing. Let's go here. Check this out. Because traps are considered minions. And look who has come to join us. It's our traps! Our traps followed us. Your traps will now teleport to your character. Yeah. I mean, it actually takes kind of a while for them to make their way over. But they do. They literally teleport over. Crazy. That was something that I noticed. I was like, wow. I hear that this ruins Merce bug, though, which would be very sad. Let's go actually test that.
Not here.
Higher. Come here, Heather. All right, intercloister. Oh wait, I can't do it. I need an Act 2 Merce. You guys are saying it breaks it. I have to see it for myself. All right, Kasim. Okay. So the Merce bug, for those who don't know what it is, the Mercenary bug allows your Mercenary to basically become untargetable. And the way you do this is you lock him in, and you run far away, and when he teleports to you, now he is untargetable by melee. No! Mercenary bug is gone! Crap. Well, that's going to make all my guided playthroughs and things. Man, mercenaries without mercenary bug just suck. They're going to have to buff mercenaries. Pathing has been improved for player summons. Okay. Seems nice. Chat and social. Players can now use the tab key to cycle through all channels in-game and in lobby. Tab key. What? Channel. Join. Llama? Oh, okay. Got it. The text color for whispers now shows as a different color than system messages. That's nice. And Battle.net Real ID friends now show the Real ID names on your friends list in-game. Cool. Lobby menu. A visual indicator has been added to represent PC lobby characters who are muted or ignored players. Let's go back here and we'll block this guy. Nice. So now you get a little pretty thing. A visual indicator has been added to show character level and expansion type. Oh, cool. When you hover over it, you get character level. Nice. And expansion type. Like it. Those are great. That was your friend. Oh, I'm sorry. Why did he block me? Wait, was that you? Sorry, I didn't realize you were spamming bot. Graphics NVIDIA DLSS is now supported. Ooh, please reference your options menu. Hold on. Where's my options menu to enable it? This one? No. Which options menu? I don't know which one. Do I have to go in the video settings? All right, well, let me install my 3070 one day. Okay. Left sidebar. Wait, you're saying here? Video. Dynamic resolution scaling. Which one? Is that it? Where's my support for it? All right. All right. I've got the, yeah. All right. I'll go install this stuff eventually. Well, that's big though. DLSS, that's very big. Miscellaneous. Added proper error messaging in cases where the game couldn't retrieve online characters from the servers. Seems good. Deleting your character will no longer jump your character selector to the top of the list. Instead, your character selector will progress to the next sequential character. Interesting. Bug fixes. Fixed an issue where NPC, Talik, Corlick, and Maddox VFX may not always play. Fixed an issue that caused Hellswarm enemies to appear as white when they spawn for a short amount of time before changing to the correct color. An issue preventing the Abyss Knight from receiving full color tinting on the frozen or poison effects. An issue preventing it monster deaths from being correctly tinted. Lots of colors. Preventing the Amazon's Valkyrie skill from showing us the correct color. And preventing part of the Will-O-Wisp from receiving the correct color tinting. Lots of color for art enemies, art world. Exploding cow could reappear unexploded. An issue where certain areas players could partially fall into the floor or float above the ground. Fix an issue where secret objects were incorrectly highlighting. Where some assets could disappear incorrectly while on screen. Where some assets on lower level details had distorted geometry. Adjusted red light intensity in the Throne of Destruction. I kind of am curious to look at that. And various texture issues and graphical bugs. Yeah, secret doors not highlighting anymore. That's nice. Art players fixed an issue where affecting the Necromancer where dim vision could stretch when teleporting. Or animation stutters could occur continually casting Inferno or Arctic Blast. Well, nobody ever ran into that bug. Fixed an issue affecting the Assassin's Phoenix Strike VFX, which could remain on screen for other players after the charges had been used. Oh, that's kind of cool. Fixed an issue affecting the Necromancer's Fire Golem death, appearing offset from the corpse. An issue with the Wolf and Direwolf summoning VFX causing polystorming. Hey, they fixed that one. Remember that one where it was like pew, 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 all the lights everywhere? It was like blinding. That's nice. Fixed an issue preventing audio from properly playing in the options menu when using a controller. Fixed an issue preventing the audio of autofilling the belt from playing when pressing R3. Causing an infinite looping of voice lines when Diablo spawned in a game with a classic character. What? I wish I experienced that one. Fixed an issue causing music to start over while toggling in and out of legacy mode. Fixed an issue in Act 3 where some quest items would not play audio when picking them up. Interesting. Oh, there's some minor frame drops. Okay. Settling in. Fixed a crash that could occur if the Act 2 Mercenary uses jab while transformed with the Delirium rune word. Also pretty funny. Fixed a crash that could occur if you max out your channel name length and select that channel in the drop-down menu. These crashes are hilarious. Fixed a rare issue where a player could become stuck in the joined game state after failing to create an online game. And miscellaneous crash fixes. Gameplay. Online. Fixed an issue in multiplayer sessions where if one player smashed another player's soulstone on the Hellforge, that player would be unable to interact with their inventory. Fixed an issue where waypoints could become unselectable when surrounded by monsters. Fixed an, yeah, that one I knew. Fixed an issue in online games with Corlick's leap attack. I wonder what it was. Is it the one where he blocks you before he lands? That would be a big one. That's in Legacy too. Fixed an issue where entering a town portal of another player could cause you to load into the next area before teleporting your character back into town. Oh, that's nice. That was such an issue. That was so annoying. Fixed an issue with client-to-server synchronization when using Holy Shield. An issue where attempting to trade a player who is either in their stash or hovering their cursor over an item would flash the trade prompt. Yep. Improve synchronization of ability and attack animations in online games. Fix an issue where your trade with another player could close if another player joins the game session. Hallelujah! They listened! Wow! We can trade without closing! Oh, praise be. What a change. Fix an issue where other players' corpses wouldn't appear until they chose to respawn. Fix an issue where player attack and skills would not always stay in sync between client and server. Player abilities. Fix an issue where going hostile with a druid character could show their summons at 1/3 of their actual health. An issue where using telekinesis on the altar of ancients wouldn't activate the ancients. Yep. An issue where waypointing in legacy mode while the hurricane skill is active could cause a long load screen. Huh. Fix an issue where the assassin's dragon talent skill animation played an extra kick. Huh. That's also interesting. Fix an issue where the druid's fury skill was not properly animating as many hits as it throws when using the werewolf and werebear form. So now he should go right? Because he's still broken, right? Right, chat? Telekinesis no longer requires line of sight to interact with the target. Thank God. That's back to normal. The throw skill can now be equipped even if you aren't holding a throwable weapon. We saw that. Fixed an issue where overlapping firewall or blaze missiles could cause increased damage. Well, that isn't it supposed to? I thought that was the whole point when you stack firewalls and blaze. Was it like increasing it even more than it was supposed to? Fix an issue where a player would use telekinesis on the orifice in Act 2 that would cause an interface screen to become stuck on the screen. Thank God. That was really annoying. Fix an issue where if you're in town and cast enchant on another player, it could initiate a trade. Oh. Fix an issue where paladin characters couldn't interact with their stash if they had certain abilities mapped to a specific controller button. Also funny. Fix an issue where auras could toggle off and on briefly while performing inventory functions. Okay, hopefully they just stop toggling on and off. Fix an issue where the paladin could begin rubber banding when his mana is depleted while holding down the charge skill. That's also kind of funny. Fix an issue where you couldn't equip conviction if you were using a bow or crossbow. Wow. Fix an issue where Shadow Master would not teleport when using the Dragonflight ability. I actually think I saw that one. Fix an issue where on occasion monsters survived by the Necromancer couldn't be unsummoned. Huh. Controller. /no pickup now works properly for controllers. That's nice. Fix an issue on controller where binding an O skill to a button and binding a common skill would cause the incorrect tooltip. Fix an issue where other party members' death could cause vibration on other players' controllers. I kind of like that one. Unfix it. Fix an issue where quickly moving between stash and inventory could fail. No, that's got to be only for controller, right? This is under controller. Is this fixed as well for PC? Like keyboard and mouse? Please be. Fix an issue where the toggle run UI would display the wrong button if swap sticks option was enabled. Fix an issue where if you accept a trade and then loot your corpse before the other player accepts, the trade would look like it was successful but not. What? Huh. Fix an issue where navigation past either end of the channel list would cause the user to be unable to navigate the channels again. Fix an issue where players cannot use UI buttons or pick up items when imbuing. Fix an issue where using R3 to autofill your belt would occasionally fail partway through. Fix an issue where typing a message in game chat while on the quest panel would remove the quest UI. Fix an issue where the keybind Roanoke toggle would interfere with paladin auras. Fix an issue where having a trade initiated while in the skillbind menu would cause players to lose controller capability. Fix an issue where if the emote wheel was on screen and a trade was initiated, the emote wheel interface screen would overlap the trade interface screen. Oh, mercenaries. Dead mercenaries will no longer appear in town. Aw, I kind of miss their dead bodies. Fixed an issue where a player with a dead mercenary joining another player's game could cause the dead mercenary to appear in an idle animation. Fixed an issue where an active mercenary could display the incorrect aura. And fixed an issue where the mercenaries was not always teleport with the player. Which is probably what the bug change was or something. Well, no, this was that new one. Okay, that's good. Because that was annoying, not knowing where your mercenary like actually was when he wouldn't teleport with you. Enemies. Fixed an issue where Stun Grotesque were not targetable. Wow. Fixed an issue where Tomb Viper's Poison Cloud attack was improperly dealing physical damage. The Poison Clouds now deal proper poison damage. Wow. The Viper Poison Clouds are fixed, you guys. Nilithak is viable again. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Game too easy. That's game changing. All right, let's get our... who wants to go and test it out? I don't know. You can go. Now they just got to fix mana burn, right? No wonder they were so OP. Yeah, I mean, that was why they were so OP. They did way too much damage. Like, way too much because it was using the wrong values. It was doing their physical damage ticking over time. Aw, we don't have snakes. Boo!
I shall keep my end of Bale's
bargain. Fix an issue where some of Bale's projectiles and attacks could display different VFX for different players in the session. Fixed an issue where Deathlord's frenzy attacks wouldn't animate correctly. So are they still insanely OP? Now we just see how OP they are? Because like their damage was super busted. Let's see if they're fixed. I can go back to the halls and see if they're in here. We actually had them in the halls last time, so unfortunate. Any snakes? Dang it, no snakes. They're still broken OP. Rip. Alright. World Stone? Actually, let's check Ancient's Way. Tainted. We only see two. Nope. Man, where are they? World Stone Keep. Oh, it's alright. Snakes. Here we go. Death Lords. No. Man, we just cannot find them. Any in the throne? No. No and no. Wow. Brutal. Still, we need to test that, I guess. But that's crazy. That's some big changes. World. Fixed an issue where hatched cocoons could reset and become unhatched. Interesting. Stash. Fixed an issue where if you attempt to deposit more gold in your stash than the stash could fit, no gold would be deposited at all. They fixed the gold. Oh. Praise the Lord. Goldfine Barbarian fun again. Performance, abilities, optimize various player abilities. Whatever that means. Optimize various boss encounters and monsters. Okay. Corrected audio translation on Grease's voice over for Who Goes There when playing in Chinese. Kasha's voice when playing in Chinese. Some text in some languages could align improperly. Remove the gender prefixes for the speaker's name in non-English translations. Fixed an issue where in certain languages the voice lines were not translated in chat after defeating Bale for the first time. UI. Fixed an issue where the player hostility tooltip would be difficult to click to display in online mode. Fixed an issue where red screen flash would appear when unequipping items that give life bonus or dropping specific items. Fix an issue where the skill icon for teleportals on controllers wouldn't turn red when it should. Fix an issue where a player's cursor could get stuck on the potion belt if they had a sash equipped and use the directional pad while hovering above belt slots. I love how specific these are. Oh, it's so funny. Fix an issue on controller where the join game button in the lobby would unselect and go back to the lobby list if another person joins the game. Interesting. Fix an issue where the player cannot navigate to buttons below the game creation options panel when using a controller. Fix an issue where Bale's health bar while using a controller would be improperly sized. Huh. Fix an issue where mercenary skills would be displayed in the incorrect order when using a controller. Mercenary skills would be displayed in the incorrect order. What? Fix an issue where if the chat channel list was large enough to create a scroll bar, then the channels are left. The player could have difficulty scrolling back to the top of the channel list. Fixed an issue where a longer chat messages could get cut off by the chat window. Fixed an issue when clicking on linked item, the game could incorrectly display the previously clicked linked item. Ooh, that's nice. Fixed an issue with the chat window on blocking players from casting. Wow. Are you serious? I can now click on the... There's no way. Wait, let me get a teleporting character. You. No way. I don't believe it. I don't buy it, chat. You're telling me that I can be here. Absolutely no waypoints. I can teleport. What? I can teleport. Oh my god. I can click. Oh, praise the Lord. I won't die to somebody entering my game again. Using the who is chat command without a username will no longer cause the game response to display twice. Lobby. Fixed issues where certain button highlights would be misaligned. Okay. Fixed an issue where clicking, dragging to highlight text didn't display until the player let go of the mouse. Address inconsistencies with text highlight. Okay, Automap. Fixed an issue with the Automap not showing explored areas when entering a new area from a portal until the player moves around. That was a big one. If you just like went to, you know, any of the areas like Catacombs Level 2 and sat there and didn't move, you wouldn't see the map at all. You had to make a move first. Fix an issue where level exits wouldn't always load on the mini-map when rapidly teleporting. Also very true and good to have. Fix an issue where the button highlight is improperly sized on the imbue and add sockets button when using a controller on PC. Front end. Fix an issue where indestructible items weren't visible on your character in the menus. Added error messaging for when a player attempts to create a channel with a name longer than 15 characters. Fix an issue in the credits where music could stop playing. Fix an issue where holding the escape button caused the exit screen to keep popping up repeatedly. Fix an issue where the lobby character would be cut off if the player had an equipped helmet that was too tall. Fix an issue where newly created characters were not selected or sorted properly upon returning to the front end. We're not selected or sorted. Okay, yeah, that's good. And weapons, armor, and shields with no durability remaining will no longer appear on your character in the front end. Big hat gang, I love it. Fixed issues where certain button highlights would be misaligned. Fixed an issue where the player could lose controller input when switching between controller and keyboard and mouse on the HDR calibration screen. Fixed issues where certain button highlights would be misaligned. Fixed an issue where the Necromancer class text in the party menu would get cut off in large font mode. Fixed an issue when swapping in and out of Legacy mode that was causing certain tooltips to shrink. I'm imagining it shrinking every single time you switch back and forth. Using a traversal skill while the waypoint menu is active will now correctly dismiss the waypoint menu. Wow! That's so much stuff. And you know, one more thing has been fixed. And I say this with a heavy heart. One more thing has been fixed. When they said they fixed the werewolf, they didn't exactly say what that meant. And what they meant is my internet is garbage. That's what they meant. They didn't fix my internet. That's true. Spectrum always reigns supreme. No. What they fixed... Oh my god, it's so laggy. Make me... They fixed the IAS builds! They no longer have the super fast speed. No! They now attack at normal people speeds. Boo! Boo, we say. Wow. So, I've only spent 100 high runes on all of these stupid characters and their IAS. All for nothing. Why did I waste all of my money on these things? Oh. It's okay, we knew it would happen. It's actually very sad though, because I loved all those IAS characters. And I didn't feel like they were too broken, you know? So it's actually kind of sad that that all of those are gone. Yeah, that one's actually kind of sad, you guys. I'm gonna email Blizzard and tell them that I want my high runes back. I'll let them know. No! Firewall sucks again! Oh no! We suck again. I mean, it's only a level 20 firewall, you guys. It's not like that strong, but it might be okay. Who knows? Whew. Wow. What a patch. What a patch. So, a lot of good fixes. A couple fixes that kind of hurt. I still wish Force Move was just its own thing you could set there instead of like a button. Act 2, I mean, Mercenary's no longer able to be merce bugged is really a big change. That's actually really big for like speedrunning and everything. Wow. I know I'm dropping some frames, but my audio should be okay here. Yeah. The 3070s kinda hurts there. I guess you guys can see all that stuff. Not 3070s. The IAS change hurts all those IAS characters. Man. I mean, and then there's new things like traps following your traps in around now. That's pretty crazy. I mean, they did a lot of good stuff here. Telekinesis no longer requires line of sight. You can have the throw there. IAS bug is gone though. I'm very happy they fixed all the like trade issues and stuff. Yeah, if you run around, your traps will follow you. Still a lot of stuff to be fixed, but we're getting there. Oh, something else that they didn't note, but I noticed. In the lobby, you can actually right-click block now to ignore. That actually works instead of before where it didn't work. So, that's nice. Lots of stuff. Wow. Post in the comments down below with your thoughts on everything. I'd love to hear it. This is crazy. This is a lot of stuff. And they also talked about having a PTR coming or something, right? They talked about some balance stuff happening maybe. I don't see any balance changes really here. I mean, I guess this does have balance changes in it. Technically. By, you know, knocking some things out. So I wonder if this is the balance changes they were talking about or if there's more balance changes that are coming. I don't know. I'd be curious. Love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Mwah! Mostly great patch. Pretty excited about it. A couple things going to change how we play for sure. But anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace, YouTube. Wow.